In this video, we are talking about translating words into math. We are going to see a lot of words when it comes to math, and we need to be able to determine what those words are telling us. So we have our operations, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and then we have the expression of what they will look like algebraically. So this is an algebraic expression. That's how you would see it in math. Now our verbal expressions, those are what we would read in a story problem, or actually how we would say it. We would say a number, so a number plus 3, or a number increased by 3. All of these have to do with adding. So if it's plus, increased by, the sum, add, more than. Now we know all of that, but there's other things in there that we need to be able to kind of decipher as well. A number, whenever you see a number, you need to realize that that is your variable. It's what we don't know. So a number, or unknown, a lot of times you'll see it is X, but really it can be any variable. So a number plus 3, a number increased by 3. The sum, now this is cool because this one's telling you what it's going to do, and then it's gonna put the first one on the left side, and then the second one on the right side. So the sum of a number and 3. Now these two are interesting because these two, the order changes. We say add 3 to a number, and this is cool because we know we're adding 3, but we need to know what we're adding it to. So that's why these two are different, is because how it's worded tells you what you're adding, and then it tells you what you're adding it to. So add 3 to a number. So that's why it goes at the end of that. 3 more than a number. Whenever you see more than, it is switched. It's not 3 plus a number, it is 3 more than a number. So you can kind of work backwards on the more than and the less than, okay? On subtraction, we do have a number, so a number minus 12, or a number decreased by 12, or a number less 12. Please notice that this less is different than this less than. If ever you see just a less, you can substitute a minus in there and you're gonna be fine. This one right here talks about the difference. So it tells us what we're doing, and then it's telling us what we're doing it with. So the difference of a number, which is gonna go on the left side, and 12, which is gonna go on the right side. So the difference is also subtract. These three have to do with order. It tells us what we're doing, and then it tells us what we're doing it to. So take away 12 from a number. So we're taking away 12 from a number. Subtract 12 from a number. 12 less than, remember it has that then with it, and whenever you see that, it's switched, it's like working backwards. So 12 less than a number. So watch what that order is telling you, okay? Take away 12 from a number. That has to go in front, all right? On multiply and divide, it's pretty straightforward. Multiplication, you'll see it, a lot of times you'll see it with parentheses now, so that's why I have it in those parentheses. Sometimes you'll see it as a dot. You'll even see it as multiplication for a little bit longer, but once you get into the higher grades, you won't even see it as a dot anymore. But we'll kind of wean you off of that. So this is just 2 times a number. Remember, this a number is our variable. So 2 times a number. 2 multiplied by a number that we don't know. That's why we call it a number. The product, this one's cool too because it's telling you what we're doing, and then it tells you the 2 things that we're doing it with. The product, multiplication, of 2 and a number. Division is a number divided by 6, or the quotient, and then this one tells you the top one first, of a number and 6. So the quotient of a number and 6. It will tell you what goes on top and what goes on bottom. And then the only order one of this of division is 6 divided into a number. So divided into, you'll go from the bottom to the top. Other than that, we'll come into some other ones that we'll talk about later, but these are our basic ones that we need to be able to take from verbal expression, from how we read it and how it's written in like a story problem, and be able to take it into an algebraic expression. Hopefully that makes sense. Come with questions tomorrow.